3 Big East semifinals in the last 4 trips for the Friars. And look to lead his team to its 2nd Big East win today. RJ Romeo, Thomas Washington at the face-off X. Romeo trying to track down the ball, and so is Washington, who got cleaned out on the play. It goes to the far sideline, where the Friars will have the opening possession. Career year for the graduate students. Graduate assistant coach as well for the Friars. Movement for Marquette. So that is for Fleming, who has his 8th goal. 5 points against Georgetown last week. Washington with a pickup. He'll carry in. He makes a desperation attempt work. Granger trying to secure the ground ball from Marquette, working around Shaw. Shaw goes to the turf, and Granger has the loose rock. You're not expecting Patterson to maybe let it go from 15, 20 yards out, which he did.
Exactly. He's shown that he's got the range.
Movement again on Marquette. That's the 2nd early movement for the Golden Eagles. For the redshirt junior from Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. Was the brother of Blaine Fleming, 10th all-time at Marquette in scoring.
I had the fortune of playing with
now
both.
33 goals.
As simple as that pass was, it really was, that was pretty smart, being able to flip the field so quickly, and Axelson, be able to step down and get some good velocity on that shot. That simple play, but very effective.
It was set up by Ryan Naraki. Led Providence in points a season ago with 25 in the truncated season.
All about that mental game, which Sean has been really gravitating towards.
Cole, you pointed this out. There may be a change at the face-off X. Jack Devine will step in here for Marquette, pushes the ground ball, pushes it to himself.
That's a big win.
And initiates for Marquette. Devine was 0 for last week against Georgetown, but provides the needed change. Dodges hard, gets to the top of the crease. There's a reason he has been successful this season. Devine again against Romeo, who pushes the ball to Tomasi. Tomasi gets clipped on the way through.
Fantastic.
Granger lost his cross as Latimer came to check him.
That's fantastic.
Another multi-goal effort for Matt Grillo.
Marquette's going to need to keep tabs on him. Can't lose him.
Again, when you have eyeballs on Axelson, Henricks, Naraki, and Zimmerman, it can be easy to lose other players. Another face-off win for the Friars.
Didn't know who was going to pick him up.
Slide never came. Defense was yards away from John Hoffman. As his 1st of the game, his 3rd of the season. Jack Devine got some work the last few. There is early movement. Hat trick. Had hat tricks last year in 5 of 6 games before the stoppage in a 21-goal season. And it has returned to form for Grillo this year. Especially for our opening face-off of quarter 4. Marquette has won just 4 of 15 at the X. And Jack Devine has a big one to start the 3rd of his career. And when we talked with Andrew Stimmel this week, and you can see Griffin Fleming kind of stretching out that leg, coming back from a couple of torn ACLs, you don't maybe expect somebody to have their Griffin Fleming scores for Marquette to bring it to a 3-goal game. Providence gets it back. A good response as they seek their first win against Marquette since 2017.
He finds that corner and he shoots coffee cans. That was a great look.
A couple of really good man-up players on the field for Marquette contributing to that goal. Mentioned Orsini and his work. Patterson was out there, so when you have Connor McClelland as well, it is a really formidable unit. Flag The question is for Providence, have they done enough? It is a 4-goal lead with 5:18 remaining. There is a flag down on deficit. Washington and Romeo with the X. Washington, big pickup from Marquette. He'll get it in. Ball in the direction of Fleming. Can he get it? He on the way to his first goal this season.
From the midfield, Patrick, I'm sensing a little momentum shift here.
Washington won the last one. Can he get this one too? Romeo able to take him himself. Wavelength there, I think, except for Providence and McGreen knowing exactly what they wanted to do. To spread it out, to make it look like they were going to take time away, but instead capitalize and get the goal. Washington couldn't put it away, but Corcel helps him out. Just kind of tripped on his way in there. Lead for Providence. They are on their way to Big East win number 2. Romeo has it. So now